Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where today I have a Banquet TV dinner. This is the Banquet Chicken Fingers Meal, and what really jumped out about this on the shelf is that there's no vegetable here. There's no real super health food in this product. It's just all the things that the ordinary person would want to eat. Chicken, fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and a brownie, and a very nice presentation on here. You can see some steam rising off this big brownie here over on the side. And then on the back here, one of the big points about banquet meals is that these are often found for $1 at the grocery store, and in fact it says on the back here, so good for so little. Now, speaking of little, there's more than a little fat in here. 32% for the day, 23% saturated fat, 17% cholesterol, 700 milligrams of sodium, which I think is very good for what you're eating here. 19% carbohydrate and 20% fiber, certainly a healthy element. So I've got this going in the oven right now. Let's go ahead and see how it looks. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the box. And here's what it looks like out of the microwave. Not quite like it looked on the box. Doesn't look like as much macaroni and cheese in here as there was on the side of that box. The brownie looks like it's about 2/3 the size. Chicken fingers do look like they do on the box. You can see some black pepper on there, I guess. Now, I don't see any sauce here to go with it. That's sort of a natural to go with these. So what I've done, provide my own McDonald's habanero ranch sauce. There's a very good aroma coming off of this dinner. It's kind of reminds me of the combination of the brownie and the fried chicken. It's sort of like something you'd smell at a county fair or a boardwalk. Pretty standard chicken finger aroma. So let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Chicken meat appears to be dark meat inside. It kind of has a flavor that reminds me of the old Howard Johnson's chicken croquettes. Now let's go ahead and try dipping this in the habanero ranch from McDonald's. Definitely spices things up a bit. The batter's a little bit like a fish stick type of batter. It reminds me, with dark meat chicken inside. Now let's try this macaroni and cheese. It has a good aroma to it. I have to say it's a little more rich than I expected for the price of the meal. It's not quite like Stouffer's classic macaroni and cheese, but it does have a similar texture to the cheese. It's not a cheap liquid type cheese sauce. It's got some thickness to it. Now let's try this brownie. It's got a rich chocolate aroma, and it pretty much looks like the standard classic American TV dinner brownie. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. It's got a good chocolate flavor. It's sort of a spongy, dense but spongy texture to it. The top is a slightly different texture than the cake below, but it's not the classic brownie top that you have on a traditional brownie. So fairly rich and more dense than a real cheap cake brownie would be. Overall, I think that these chicken fingers were very good. I thought I might have to subtract for the lack of a sauce, but that throwback Howard Johnson's flavor, really you don't need a sauce to go with these. I like dark meat chicken, so that was another positive. Definitely some good chicken fingers. The macaroni and cheese was richer than expected. The downside is there's about 4 spoonfuls in here, so it's like a kid cuisine. And finally you have a better than average brownie to top it off. So I warn you about the small portion size. On the other hand, this is only $1. So if you've been laid off and Danaher Corporation or Bain Capital has shipped your job overseas and the factory's closed, this is probably going to be a pretty good deal, or just for the average working person, a good deal for $1. So I would recommend this. Probably need something to go with it. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.